This is Garrison Comstock with Garrison Team Real Estate. Today, I want to talk to you about the impending rise in the Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac conforming loan limits. You've probably seen some of this around, seeing that the loan limits are increasing here in 2021. I just wanted to come for a second and let you know what that means and what they're increasing to. So, the conforming loan limits in Southern California, or I guess it's by county, so in Los Angeles County and Orange County were $765,600, $765,600. Now, what that means is if somebody wanted to buy $1 million home, they would have to make up that difference of $234,000 on top of the highest amount of conforming loan they can go. So you've got the $765,600 plus $234,400 equals your $1 million. However, you can always get a loan as homes sell for more than $1 million. You can go into the jumbo category, which usually has more stringent criteria and is a little bit harder to get, and also sometimes doesn't have as good of a rate. Or you could always piggyback on top. So if you had the $765,600 to start, you can get a second loan on top, a smaller loan with a higher rate to get you closer to then you can put your cash on to get your $1 million. Now, what's really cool is they're raising that bar. They're raising that $765,600 to $822,375. Quick math for you, it's a little bit over $56,000 of an increase. Now, this is really cool. This is really great for buyers, especially buyers in the $800,000 to $1 million range, and even sellers. So, for example, a $1 million buyer used to have to put in $234,000 to get to that $765,000. Now they only have to put in $178,000 as a down payment. That's pretty cool. It's a $56,000 less out of pocket. So a person who maybe had, say they had $200,000 to put down. So they used to be capped by the $765,600 plus $200,000 gets you that $965,600. Well, that same person with that same $200,000 down come the first of the year next year will be able to afford over $1 million. They'll be able to afford the $822 plus the $200,000 gets you to $1,022,000. So their buying power just increased by $50,000, $56,000. And that's pretty darn cool. It's actually good for sellers too in that area because sellers are now on the consideration set for more people. Those sellers in the $800,000 to $1 million range, like a seller at $1,010,000, right? That buyer that I just talked about this year was not able to purchase that home, but next year will be. And obviously, I say all these numbers, the buyer that does this, that increases their purchasing power, will also have to be able to qualify for the extra $56,000 in payment. But the fact is they're no longer limited by that, which is really, really cool. Now, it also allows for choices for buyers. Like imagine if you are an $850,000 buyer. So you've got, $85,000 to put down to get your $765,600, and you were going to put the $85,000 down to get your $850,000 property. Well, now in 2021, you can choose, say, to put 5% down. So if you put 5% down on $850,000, that's a little over $40,000. It gets you to around an $810,000 purchase price, which is still under the loan limit, but it used to not be. And then you can use that extra $40,000 or so to fix up the property, to put in other investments, to use as a slush fund, whatever you want. But now buyers can make that choice also and save some money if they would prefer to just qualify for the higher payment. So this is really cool for buyers, really cool for sellers, and much needed in this area in Los Angeles County. Orange County also rose up to the $822,000. So yeah, if you have any particular questions about this with how it affects you, feel free to give me a call, shoot me an email. Also, you can message me on Facebook and Instagram. Also, if you want information on properties maybe before they hit the market, you can also hit me up on Facebook and Instagram and email as well, Garrison@soldbygarrison.com. I look forward to speaking with you. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you next time.